Welcome everybody to Parc Astérix and the Festival of Toutatis. This is their big new for 2023 expansion. It's been in the works for quite some time, and we're going to show you around this entire area so you can know what to expect when you come out here to get a ride on their brand new Intamin multi-launch. So let's first start with when you enter this land. So, location. It is on the right side of the park. You can see the big log flume over here. There's a sign pointing to Rome that way, Egypt this way, and then you have your big festival banner advertising the Festival of Toutatis. And so you go straight ahead. It is the same entrance as well as exit. And this is important. These are the closest restrooms. There are no bathrooms in this little land, so that's where you're gonna wanna go. But luckily, the land isn't too big, so it's not a huge deal. But it's funny, because even though it's advertising Toutatis, actually the bobsled is like the main presence as you're walking up here, but you can see the top hat off in the distance. This is awesome. If you're coming to the Festival of Toutatis, you can park your wagon or your bull to either side. So right when you enter this land, you're at a set of crossroads. If you go left, that's the entrance to the bobsled. Straight away is this awesome playground for kids. But if you were to keep to the right, that's where we have our big attraction. But before we get to that, let's show you first the smaller ride. Up this hill is a Zamperla Nebulaz. These are really starting to pop up all over, but I really love the design that they went with here. Very cohesive with the rest of the land. It just looks fantastic. You can see that the sides of each of the seats are shields. So I showed it in the beginning, but right here, as you're entering the land, you have this big, massive centerpiece, and it is so impressive. You have the Toutatis name right there, and you'll see these details all throughout the land. It's these carvings in the rock. It's really quite incredible. I love all the shields that you have all around here. Right here, we've seen them do some meet and greets with some of the characters from the comics. And here they are, some of the walk-around characters here at the Festival of Toutatis. Hey guys, good to see you. I won't keep you waiting. I know you gotta say hi to a lot of people, but thank you for being here. This shield has rubber ducks on it. This one here is saying no Romans. This one is just like a full chicken, like baking. And that's like a big question mark. This one's definitely giving me Captain America vibes. I love it. If that is not an Easter egg for Osiris, then I don't know what else is. And then when you actually enter the attraction, you pass between these two massive rock statues, and this right here is the station. But on first glance, you would have no idea. And it's just amazing what they came up with here. So to the left is the main entrance for standby for Toutatis. So you can see it there on the left. If you are a single rider, have a skip the line, or need the accessibility entrance, you're gonna keep here to the right, and the entrance is directly here on the left. The line for Toutatis does get kind of long. You can pay for a one-time skip the line though. It is 10 euros, which honestly is not that bad considering that earlier we saw Toutatis an 80-minute wait, so hey, something to consider. Let's show you a little bit of the queue and more importantly, some of the nice details that you'll find, such as signs and some of these stone carvings that you can see directly here on the right. The entire queue is up against the brake run and then the top hat and right under the bobsled. When you're in the station, everything is very clearly signified that you're in a cave. Everything's like dimly lit, more like cave drawings. It's really, really good.
I think that this is one of the most well done station areas that I've seen.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like this and like Leviathan at Swirl.
Yeah, I think that one's still my favorite, but this one is absolutely up there.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that this is all practical, no screens.
That's true. All right, so we've now experienced Toutatis, and I think what's pretty cool is that last year we got to come to Parc Astérix before it was over, so now we can really see how it transforms the whole park, and it just makes everything feel so much more complete.
Yeah, like Zeus is like amazing, but
that's awesome.
yes.
Sorry, keep going.
So yeah, Zeus is like amazing, but like they needed like a big. Oh, I guess they had Osiris, but like a big standout. Like
those are supporting coasters.
Yeah.
Though. This is like the ride of the park, and it's in just an absolutely beautiful area.
It's so cool. Like I absolutely adore what this park does. Like, and it's not just this new area. Like Osiris, that whole area is beyond gorgeous. Zeus with the panties, it's amazing. Like, that whole area is so great. Like every inch of this park is just like. Wow, like this is like taking me somewhere totally new. Like even the family coasters, like I love that.
And I imagine that for the average person who is coming to Parc Astérix, they've never experienced anything like Toutatis. It's really cool that we have like several different launches. We have a top hat, a spike, so you get the forwards, backwards.
7 launches, baby.
I mean, it kind of it might have.
1.
Yeah. And then the broken up
2,
section.
3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7.
You know what? And that is a very valid argument. Ride experience-wise, it's very, very good. I do think it is the best ride in the park. I really like the
I would still take
airtime.
backwards Zeus.
Okay, that's a unique.
But that's
experience.
a unique experience, yes.
Yeah.
But like overall, yeah, I think this is the best ride here.
I love the different like wow moments that it packs in. I really like the forwards backwards section. I think that's so sweet. The view.
I mean, that's the best part of Pantheon too.
The view on the spike is just like crazy. It feels like a more complete ride.
Yeah.
Like Pantheon after the drop has like what 3 elements, and after Toutatis' main drop, there's still quite a lot of ride left over.
Yeah, and I also like I know it's not necessarily like the ride that I'm talking about, but the operations really make a world of difference here. Like they are literally rolling trains here, and Pantheon, you're lucky if your dispatch takes less than like 2 minutes. And
yes,
it's like just
absolutely.
a lap bar. Like, it shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, the crews will collect your bags in like a cart that they wheel by the train, and then you have all those amazing light effects right as you're dispatching. So everything is just very theatrical. So bravo, Parc Astérix.
Overall, just bravo. You guys have an amazing park.
The anchor for your land is very, very satisfying. Like this is like a just brilliant ride. People are going to travel from very far distances to come do this thing.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A. Let's go show you some other areas around the Festival of Toutatis. Let's enter the merch store and show you guys some of the things that you can purchase here. We have a set of antlers. This is definitely a shirt for someone who is not tall enough to ride, so that's hilarious. Like just shield mugs. This is a shirt actually that I purchased. I really like this design, and they also have it in pillow form. You can get a little jacket pullover. This one's very subtle. Here's a shirt that's just a straight layout. That's awesome, actually. I mean, it's very stat heavy, so you have to not mind stats on the shirt. So personally, it's not for me, but I do think it is kind of fun. And these are all over. It's that rock statue that we saw earlier with Toutatis written on the side. Of course, some really awesome magnets as well. I like this keychain. That's a lot of fun. So this is the gift shop right here, the side of it. If you come down here, you can get some pretty unique views of the front half of the attraction. This path doesn't lead to anywhere. It's literally just so you can get views. So like right here, this is the first launch section. It almost reminds me of like Terran, how the launch is just like in the trenches. And then here's the other side. This is everything before you reach the swing launch. So yeah, just a nice little area, and honestly very quiet. I don't think a lot of people know that you can come back here. As with most big theme park lands, it's not all about the rides. We do have a brand new restaurant here for the Festival of Toutatis. And let's see what they serve. It is primarily burgers and fries. They do have a chicken sandwich. They also have a vegan offering. I love the color of the bun right there. Definitely kind of expensive though. You're looking at about $18 if you want a burger plus fries. So you're looking at a $22 meal right here. 1 chicken sandwich, fries, and a water. And that is why we're sharing. Luckily, it is pretty good. There's also lots of seats available for the restaurant. You can see some are up here, and we'll go down these steps. They also have more, again, just like rock work everywhere. The theming does not stop. They do have also some covered areas if you happen to be here when it rains. You can also mobile order, or at least order as far as you place it here on this touchscreen and then you pick it up front. This is one of my favorite places you can sit in the park. Look, it's a full table and chairs set up in a wagon. Fantastic. Right here, next to the entrance for Toutatis. Besides the restaurant, next to the big statue here in the center, there is also a drink stand. You can see it's pretty much ices or slushies, whatever you want to call it. But I love what they did with this area. Like literally, like it's something as simple as a drink stand, but they really went all out with it. They went as far as including all these barrels right here that has like more of the liquid here that they're like pumping everything through. As part of the Festival for Toutatis, you have Obelix right here. You gotta throw this big rock in Toutatis' honor, and I think this is an ad for it. See if you can beat the champion. Another competition here at the festival is to see who will be crowned Miss Toutatis, and it's a big arm wrestling competition. This is one of my favorite depictions here in the Rockwork. It's a literal roller coaster, and look who's riding it. He's in a mine cart. That's so fun. I like this one in particular. The pig with the umbrella. He's getting rained on. That's adorable. And of course, more details here on the side of the station area. This is just amazing. You know, we were saying that this attraction took so long to open. I remember when they announced Toutatis in 2018, but you can see why they took their time with it, because this area is really just next level. So after you've spent some time here in the Festival of Toutatis, as you're walking back out the same way you came, they do have some farewell banners here for the festival, and then you continue on into the rest of the park. So there you go, there's a tour around the Festival of Toutatis area. As you can see, it is a whole lot more than just the roller coaster.
Oh yeah, it's like everywhere, all around you. It's so cool.
Yeah,
it's very immersive.
I love that they threw in another ride with the Zamperla Nebulaz. I love that there's a restaurant, and it was like actually like a pretty good sandwich. Like,
oh yeah, I forgot you to eat there.
Yeah, it was like pretty solid. That was like one of the better things I've had at this park actually.
There you go.
And it smelled amazing, weirdly enough. Like when you're going up the top hat on Toutatis, you can like smell.
It's literally like, I smell fried chicken, I want it.
As we're going over the first drop.
Like, let's think about that when we get off.
Yeah, so, and then they even have stuff for the kids with like the playground and everything, and just presentation is the standard of the amusement park industry. Like
so
Disney and Universal are still at the top, but like as far as like regional theme parks goes, this is phenomenal.
I love it.
I'm just so impressed.
I will never go to this area without wanting to come to this park. So
yeah, absolutely.
Love
so come out here to Parc Astérix and experience Toutatis. It's so worth it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to stay tuned for more here at Coaster Studios, and we'll see you next time.